Hello and welcome, my friends. Welcome back to my Crystal 101 series. In today's session, we're going to be focusing in on mental health. Now, mental health it's very normal. We all have good days, we all have bad days, and sometimes there's situations that just kind of push us over the edge. The important thing is to have the tools that you can access to support you with your mental health. Now, like I said, feelings are normal. Everybody has them. They only become a problem when it's overwhelming and it consumes your day. Please note, there are many, many tools and supports for mental health. The important thing for you is to know what tools are going to work for you and to use those tools. Not to mention the supports. Mental health can make you feel really isolated, so seeking outside supports for new or alternative tools or help in overcoming these challenges so that you have those added benefits and tools in the future, as it's not a one and done thing. It's a lifelong journey through your own mental health. Now, crystals are a great tool. They're not going to be the end all be all. Like I just said, we should have a variety of tools to access when and how we need it. So in today's session, we are going to be exploring different crystals that will help with specific mental health and emotional health aspects. Is this a definitive list? No. They are crystals that are recommended. Now, like always, my friends, my Patreon community is getting cheat sheets on this. So if you want added supports and tools, not only for mental health, but in a lot of areas of life, I do have a link below to my Patreon community where you can come check us out, see what's happening. Of course, we're going to start off with emotional health. These are crystals that will improve and maintain a positive mental health for you. We're going to kick off this list with amethyst. And of course, if we're looking at emotional health, rose quartz. Carnelian, moonstone, citrine, howlite, lapis lazuli, black obsidian. I recently started reposting to my Crystal 101 series. A couple of weeks ago, I posted chakra crystals. So crystals that will correspond with your chakras. This doesn't really step off of it. However, it is a system, so it is all interrelated. In this series and in, future videos, you are going to start to see similar crystals or a repeated pattern of specific crystals that speak to you. Those are the ones that you need to be focusing in on. You do not need, by any means, all these crystals. It's the ones that speak to you and that you keep seeing come up in specific areas of your life. Now, with the crystals for positive emotional health, you're looking at carrying them on you. That's the easiest way. So in a pocket, jewelry. My lady friends, if you have polished crystals that are really flat, you could put them in your bra. Additionally, you can put them around you. So in your office, in your car, in your home. Additionally, as you're putting them around you, you can make crystal grids, so you're amplifying the energy to maintain that positive mental state. And the nice thing about the crystal grid is that it is for you and everyone in your environment, as that crystal grid will impact any and all beings in its vicinity. Moving on, we have emotional balance. These are the crystals that are going to help you get off the emotional roller coaster. So you have amethyst, moonstone, amazonite, fluorite, turquoise, kainite, which can be a little bit harder to get, malachite, tiger eye, and hematite. Again, depending on where and when you have those emotional roller coasters, putting them around you, carrying them. And I know a lot of emotional upheaval comes in at sleep, so having them around you when you sleep. So putting them in your pillowcase. As a side note, if you're going to do that, please put them in a mesh bag so they're not rolling around your bed or getting lost in your sheets. Additionally, if you're having them in your bed with you, like on a pillowcase or in a pillowcase, make sure that they're polished so you're not, again, having that rough surface near your face. You can also have them by your bedside table, or if need be, even tucked in between the two mattresses. Again, very manageable. And this is a big one. The crystals that help reduce that anxiety prickle. And I have lots here. And that's the best thing. It's not just one crystal that you have to go find. Like I said, you're going to start to see some that really resonate with you and hit all the markers for you. So here you have amethyst, clear quartz, black tourmaline, smoky quartz, moonstone, blue lace agate, selenite, citrine, rose quartz, amazonite, tiger eye, lepidolite, aquamarine, rhodonite, and shungite. Again, not an exhaustive list, but a pretty good extensive one. Now, with the crystals for helping you deal with anxiety, well, anxiety usually happens on the fly. So having them with you is going to be very helpful. I like to say that crystals are the original fidget spinners. So having the ability to touch the crystal or crystals will help because it gets you out of that negative feedback loop that anxiety gets you swirling in and helps you come back to present. Additionally, having them around you, whether that be in a crystal grid or just in the room somewhere with you, the car, wherever. Also, because this is another place where your mind swirls, having them around you when you sleep, super helpful. Because a lot of us get into these feedback loops, especially at night. Well, the one thing that walks hand in hand with anxiety would be depression. So this is the crystals that help to bring you out of that dark funkiness and help you back into that level playing field, if you will. So here we have, again, a very long list. Rose quartz, amethyst, carnelian, sunstone, smoky quartz, lapis lazuli, citrine, lepidolite, tiger eye, labradorite, amber. This next one is really expensive and hard to find, but fire opal, it's gorgeous. Just as a side note, that one is more expensive. Moonstone, blue lace agate, aventurine, kunzite, pyrite, which is also known as fool's gold, and black tourmaline. Again, you're going to see a number of them that work on both anxiety and depression. So, like I said, those repeated crystals, super important to put that in your toolbox because it's going to hit on a lot of notes for you. Again, carrying them can be helpful to pull you out of that funk. If you're really feeling the hurts and the feels, placing that crystal, especially something like a moonstone or an amethyst, to calm. Rose quartz, which also will help to activate that heart chakra, will help. And yes, it can be very challenging to lay back down and put the crystal on your heart chakra. You don't have to lay down. You can just put it, you can put it in a pendant and have it lay on your heart chakra. You can have it in your hand and just place it on your heart chakra. It's okay to hold it there. Additionally, making a crystal grid, you can take a variety of crystals to make that. And then, of course, around when you're sleeping. All of these will help to shift the energies around and within you, especially if you add in a little bit of clear quartz, because that's what it likes to do. Stress relief. Well, let's be honest. Stress, it too is a part of life. And, well, it has a nice long list as well. Here we have amethyst, amazonite, pink opal, aquamarine, celestite, moonstone, rose quartz, rhodonite, hematite, smoky quartz, shungite, sodalite, kyanite, lapis lazuli, selenite, citrine, and why I have rose quartz twice here, I have no idea. Apparently it's an important one. And of course, clear quartz. Like I said, you're going to start to see that pattern. And you'll notice that a lot of these crystals, they're going to resonate with different chakras. So they can help you in a variety of ways. Those red and black ones helping with that stability. The pink and green helping with the heart. You can see how these crystals can start to have a diverse effect in your life. Again, similar to the crystals to support you with reducing your anxiety, same with your stress levels. When you're starting to feel that overwhelming spin and swirl, having the ability to touch or hold those crystals will help. Getting that fidget spinner piece back, so you're breaking that feedback loop. You're stopping that repeat and cycle. You can put them around you, crystal grid. And a nice piece with this, because we are looking at reducing stress, having them around you, including having a crystal grid around you while you sleep, can be game changing because you're shifting the energies around you, which can help bring in a good night's sleep, which too can help reduce anxiety. So that is my start with using crystals to support you in your mental health. Is there more? Absolutely. Will I cover other areas? Yes, absolutely. These are the more common ones that I get asked about. What crystals will help you with your mental health? Now, few notes here. Please remember, mix and match and use the crystals that resonate with you. If you don't feel connected to the crystal, it's not going to help you very much. Additionally, as you're doing some very specific work on your mental health, which can really impact those crystals because we're looking at some deeper work, you want to clear, cleanse, and charge them so that they will work for you. Also, as you're clearing and charging them, as you're getting ready to head out for your day, make sure that you're setting your intentions for you and your crystals, plus your high vibrational support team, so you can get the most out of what you're trying to achieve in your day. The most important piece is to bring the crystals out of the cupboard or the shelf. You need to bring them into your everyday. Have them with you. Have them working for you. They are our tool. And if we don't use them, if we just put them on their shelf, they're not really a tool at all. So start working with them and bringing them into your day. Now, I want to thank everybody for joining me in this exploration into crystals with that mental health and emotional aspect. Like I said, I will have further topics going through and breaking it down so that you can see which crystal can help you out in different aspects of your day and life. If you did like this session, please give it a thumbs up and let me know what you thought. And also, let me know if there's a topic you want me to cover so that I can get on it. And like always, my friends, if you haven't done so, please don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell because I have a lot more coming forward and you don't want to miss any of it. Again, I want to thank you for exploring these tools and how they can help you out right here and right now. Until tomorrow, my friends.